Hello, my name is Shadow X, and I just wanted to thank you guys for 130 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you. So, roll the intro. Today, I'm doing What If Orochimaru Adopted Naruto, Part 6. Once they all arrive at the library, Naruto says, Mum, Dad, I've completed your goals. Then Naruto said, I want you to go through these hand signs. Then all three of them use the reanimation control release. After they do this, Naruto says, now you three can be in the land of the living, have unlimited chakra, and you look like you had never died. Then Naruto says, Dad, I want you to become my advisor, and Mum, I want you to teach this lovely lady everything you know. This makes Karin blush. Then Naruto says to Karin, you're gonna do great. Then Naruto says, Princess of the Uzumaki, Mito Uzumaki, there is something I want you to do. But there is also someone I want you to meet. It's the current Kage of the Hidden Leaf. But before I send a dragon to pick her up, I was wondering if you had any of Hashirama's DNA with you. Then Mito says, of course. Then she grabs Hashirama's necklace, then says, you'll be able to reanimate Hashirama with this, I think. Then Naruto says, thank you, Princess. Then Naruto uses Blood Release, Blood Clone. Naruto creates one more Blood Clone and uses the reanimation jutsu on the clone. Then Hashirama is reanimated, and Naruto says, Lord Hashirama, my name is Naruto Uzumaki, and I'm the Kage of the village hidden in the eddies. Then Hashirama says, young man, why have you brought me back to life? Then Naruto says, please do these hand signs first. Then Hashirama says, okay. Hashirama did the hand signs, then Naruto says, everyone, you can come in now. First is Mito, then Kushina, then Minato, then Karin. Naruto says, Hashirama Senju. The Uzumaki clan was destroyed about 40 years ago, and the reason I summoned you is I want your help because you forged alliances with the Eddies and the Leaf, and now I have reforged the alliance with the Leaf, and I'm now the current Kage of the Eddies. And for the current Kage of the Leaf, it's your granddaughter, Lady Tsunade, and this is your great-grandson, Minato Namikaze, and I, Naruto Uzumaki, am your great-great-grandson. Then Hashirama says, Mito, you're here. Then Naruto says, I've given all of you free will and unlimited chakra, so you can do whatever you want. But Naruto says, firstly, can you follow me? They all walk outside, then Naruto goes through 10 hand signs and says, Earth Release, Stone House Jutsus. And Naruto creates 2 houses and says, Father and great-grandfather, everything you need is in your new houses. Then Naruto says, these are your houses, so take care. Then Minato and Kushina say to Naruto, we had a bit of a chat with Karin and asked her why she liked you. But then she told us you saved her so many times. Flashback to when Naruto was reanimating Hashirama. Kushina and Minato say, how did you meet Naruto? Then Karin says, well, I used to live in the village hidden in the grass, but they would abuse me, kick me, punch me, and bite me. And then when Naruto saw this, he instantly killed all of the evil villagers that are holding me captive. Then later on, he stopped Orochimaru from turning me into the one-tailed Jinchuriki. Then Naruto stood up to Orochimaru. And later, when we found out the truth that Orochimaru had kidnapped Naruto when he was born, we headed here to start our own village, but Orochimaru followed us. Then Naruto saved me from Orochimaru again, because Orochimaru was threatening to kill me if we didn't return. Naruto had enough of this and used the Executioner's Blade and his chains, killing Orochimaru and saving my life, and since then I've been in love with your son. Kushina started to cry, then rushed over to hug Karin. Then Karin started to cry, and Karin said, by any chance can I call you Mum? Then Minato said, well, once you marry Naruto, you can. End of flashback. The next day, Naruto said, Dad, you're going to be my advisor. So Karin, gather everyone up. 1 hour later, Naruto's in the town centre with everyone in the village. Then a citizen said, who are these people in the cloaks? And Naruto said, their family that were killed too soon. So please forgive me for using the reanimation jutsu, but I've given them all free will, so they can do anything they want to do. After Naruto said this, the crowd says, we forgive you, boss. Then Naruto shed a tear and said, I love you all. Then Naruto said, let's begin with the Princess of the Uzumaki, Mito Uzumaki, and her husband, Hashirama Senju. Then my father, Minato Namikaze. Then my mother, Kushina Uzumaki. And my father, Minato, is going to be the Kage's advisor. Then said, when he was alive, he was known as the fourth Hokage, or the yellow flash of the leaf. Everyone started clapping. Then Naruto says, when I'm gone to the hidden leaf for a meeting, he is going to be the acting Kage. Then Naruto said, alright, this is the end of the meeting. You can all go home now. Then Naruto says, you five. Well, Naruto says, can you follow me? Then Naruto takes them to his house. Then Kushina says, this is awful clean of you, Naruto. Then Naruto says, oh, Karin cleans. Karin says, wait, you two live together? Then Naruto says, yeah, we have for a long time. Then Kushina runs up to Naruto and hugs him, saying, you're amazing, Naruto. Then Naruto says, well, I don't know about that, but I do my best. Then Naruto says, I'm gonna head off to the leaf to get Lady Tsunade. Then Hashirama says, wait, Naruto, take this to Suna. She'll know what it means. Naruto opens his hand and finds a small wooden box with a symbol on it. Then Naruto says, alright, I'm gonna head to the leaf. Thank you, Hashirama. Then Naruto heads out to the middle of town and summons Fafnir and heads to the leaf. When Mito and Kushina says that, they say a dragon summoning with the Uzumaki crest and a black dragon with all that. Is that Fafnir? Then Karin says, yes, it is Fafnir, the Dragon King. Mito and Karin are shocked by this and says, our family is amazing, you know. They both laugh. On Naruto's way to the leaf, he says to Fafnir, how's your family? And Fafnir says, they're doing well, my lord. Then Naruto says, I want you to live in the village with your family. I will make the area for you. Then Fafnir says, I would love to, Naruto. Then Naruto says, I hope you like it once we get there. Once they arrive, Naruto says, you can unsummon yourself now. Then Naruto rushes into the forest and summons Alba. Then Naruto says, Alba, I know it's been a while, but I want you to know that I missed you so much, and I want you to live in the village hidden in the eddies. Then Naruto says, I will make a cave for you, just like Ryuji Cave, and you can even bring your two boys. Then Alba says, I will, my lord. Thank you so much. Then Naruto says, alright, go tell them. The next time I summon you, you can stay there for good. You can stay in the village for good. After talking to Alba, he unsummons himself. Then Naruto is heading to the Leaf Gate. Then when the guards say, welcome Kage of the Eddies, Naruto said, you're doing good work. And here. So Naruto gives them 20,000 Ryo each. Then they say, thank you, Lord, so much. Then Naruto went to the office of the Hokage. Then Naruto said, Tsunade, please come with me. But when Shizune says, oh, she's teaching medical ninjutsu at the moment, Naruto smiles. Then Shizune says, oh, you can wait here for a while. Shizune and Naruto talk for about 30 minutes when Tsunade says, oh, Naruto, you're here. Then Naruto says, Tsunade, please come with me to the village hidden in the eddies. I've got something to show you. And he hands her a box with a symbol on it. Then she says, wait, this is from my grandfather. Then Naruto says, yes, it is. Then Naruto says, in return for you coming to the village hidden in the eddies for what I have to show you, I will do a perfect reanimation for Dan, your husband, and my grandfather. Then Tsunade says, okay, please do that. Then Naruto says, well, then Naruto cuts his thumb, drops a piece of blood on the floor and says, blood release, blood clone jutsu. Then Naruto uses the reanimation jutsu to bring back Dan. Then Naruto says, I've given you unlimited chakra, so please go through these hand signs. Dan goes through the hand signs of the reanimation control release jutsu. Then Naruto says, alright Dan, now you look like you never have died. I also should tell you that you're my grandfather. Then Naruto shakes Dan's hand. Then Tsunade rushes up to him, hugs him, and starts to cry. Then Naruto says, please come with me now, all three of you. But then Naruto says, oh, also Tsunade, leave a shadow clone so it doesn't look like you've gone. Then Naruto heads up to the roof with everyone else, then uses the summoning jutsu to summon Fafnir. Then they head back to the village hidden in the eddies. Once they arrive, Naruto says, will you please follow me? Then Fafnir disappears. Once Naruto arrives home, they all walk through the door, and then Tsunade sees everyone that she loves. Then Naruto says, well, you two can talk, then you lot can talk from here. I've got stuff to do. 1 hour later, Naruto and Karin head back to the room, and they sit down. Then Naruto says, I want to hold a 6 Kage summit. Then Tsunade says, I guess you've heard about the stone, mist, sand and cloud forming an alliance. Then Naruto says, yes, I've heard the possibility of them declaring war on us as well and trying to destroy our village. So that's the reason I want to hold a Kage summit, and that will be the best action. And the two people I want as my guards is Hashirama and Minato, the first and fourth Hokage. Then Naruto says to Mito, I've formed an alliance with the Leaf, so they could build us an academy. I want you to teach the academy students and all of the other Uzumakis Fuin Jutsu, so they can become masters like us. Mito agrees. Then a day later, Naruto informs the Land of Iron that there's going to be a Kage summit, so the Land of Iron gets prepared. After Naruto did this, Tsunade sent out hawks to each village, summoning them to the Kage summit in the Land of Iron. After Naruto informed the Land of Iron, Naruto goes out and uses Earth Style, Earth Release, Earth Cave, Earth Style, no, Earth Release, Dragon's Nest. Then Naruto summons Alba, and Alba appears with his 2 baby snakes. Then Naruto says, I guess these are your 2 kids. Then Alba says, yes, my lord. When you have kids, I want you to make my boys your kids' personal summons. Then Naruto says, of course, Alba. Anything for you, my friend. Then Alba and his kids go into the cave. Then Naruto summons. Then Naruto uses the summoning jutsu and summons Fafnir and 1 female dragon and 2 baby dragons. Then Naruto says, I have a nest for you lot. Please rest up and protect the village when I'm away. You lot mean everything to me. 1 week later, Naruto and his 2 guards head to the Land of Iron, and once they arrive, Naruto said to the samurai, thank you for holding this meeting. And then the samurai says, no, thank you for calling it. We believe it's been too long since there's been a Kage summit. Then Naruto says, I know it's been a long time since the last Kage summit. Then Naruto says, I know you're a neutral nation and do not take sides. Then one of the samurai says, thank you for understanding what our land is about. Then Naruto says, the reason why I've called the summit is to protect my homeland from being destroyed, like it had done in the past, by the stone, mist, sand, and cloud, who want to destroy my nation again. Then Naruto says, thank you to the samurai for listening, so I will take my seat now. 2 hours later, the last of the Kage arrive. Then Naruto says, I don't know why 4 of you want to destroy my village again, but I'm telling you now, that's not happening. Then the Raikage says, no, that says, the Uzumaki are demons. You deserve to be destroyed. At this moment, Minato, the yellow flash, appears. Then Naruto says, you're fast as ever, father. And then Naruto says, great grandfather, would you like to show yourself? Then he says, of course. Then Hashirama said, no one is ever going to hurt my family. Then Naruto says, I do not want war. Then A says, well, we want war. Then Naruto says, whoever wants war is going to die today. Then Naruto says, Lady Mizukage, I want a treaty with you and the mist. And as a and if you agree, as a showing of gratitude, I will give you the 3 swords of the mist I have found. Kiribocho, Samehada, and the needle sword. Then Naruto throws a treaty over to the Mizukage. Then Mei says, Kage of the Eddies, we agree to your treaty. Then they sign some paperwork. Then Naruto throws a scroll over to her with the swords. Then A says, Mizukage, what are you doing? Then Naruto says, they've found a better alliance. Then Naruto says, well, Raikage, I know you're forcing the stone. Well, I know you're forcing the stone and the sand and their Kages to fight on your side because you have leverage over them by saying you'll declare war on them. The Naruto says, Kazekage, Tsuchikage, I know I'm young, but I possess incredible power, probably more than any of you combined, because I am the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki after all, and I am a perfect Jinchuriki. Then A says, don't be cocky, brat. Then Naruto activates his chain, putting one of the chains up to the Raikage's neck on an instant killing pressure point. Then Naruto says, don't take that tone with me, old man. Naruto is exuding bloodlust. Then Naruto says, don't ever try to attack my village, or you will die today. Then Naruto also says, ever since Yukage and your guards arrived, seal matrices have been placed on you. Then Naruto clicks his fingers, and blood starts coming out of the Raikage and his 2 guards' mouths. Then Naruto says, it was a torture fuinjutsu. Tsuchikage and Kazekage, I hope we can form an alliance. Then they both say, of course, we didn't like the cloud anyway. Then the 2 of them form an alliance with the Eddies. Then Naruto says, Raikage, I'm not going to kill you here today, but just say, if you try to declare any war or attack any of my people, I will kill you without any hesitation. This scares the Raikage, knowing that this 18-year-old kid can kill me at any moment. Then Naruto says, I don't want war, I want peace. Then a masked man appeared, saying, my name is Madara Uchiha, and I am here to start the 4th Great Ninja War. Alright, this is where I'm going to end part 6 of What If Orochimaru Adopted Naruto. My name's been Shadow X. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.